Hello, this is Smarter Prepping with Uncle Mark, and I'm Uncle Mark. Today is Thursday, the 22nd of February, 2024. The time is now 10 minutes before 11 p.m., getting late in the day. Looking sharp in my outfit with my stripy legs. See the stripy safety legs? No, it's better if I go closer. I can tilt it down too. Stripy safety legs. Do the Uncle Mark shuffle and safety legs. Anyway. All right, a pretty big day. I went out and cleaned out the leaves out of 3 stairwells. Kind of wore me out. I was kind of worn out. I mean, when I start my day with eat a meal, take my pills, go out and burn off some of that. Maybe I burned off too much of that. Come back in, I ate a little something else. Ate a bologna and cheese sandwich. And then I said, I got to get those jars. See, look at those empty box of jars. Look at the jars. See? When you buy ball mason jars, this comes with all the canning directions on the box. I've never ever done actual canning, but I bought jars for other purposes, and you buy the jars, it always gives you all the canning directions. Interesting. It didn't, however, explain how it didn't say anything about when you first buy it, you might scrub it with a little soap and water, this and that, so I didn't really scrub them with soap and water. I simply rinsed them off in cold water, rinsed off the lids. I put 20 of them in the oven. Then I turned the oven on 300 for almost an hour. Okay, see, there's obviously 600, that's 18. And then 2 out of that's 20. See, 20 in the oven. Let's see, that's 10 more. So there's 30 altogether. So maybe tomorrow I'll sanitize those last 10 on that bottom shelf, right? See, I'm getting down to just these 3 boxes of water. Oh, less than 3. See? I'll start to get low on water. So I got to take these full box empty jars, and that's going to be full. And then I'll get my boxes out of the back. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Ta-da, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20 mason jars in there at 300 degrees. Like I say, the sanitizing is for purposes of canning. I'm not actually canning, just putting purified water in it, but I want to make sure. I think what I'll do is the first go around, see, I started off, I had jars that was dirty with dried up beans at the bottom, so those I definitely want to clean up and sanitize thoroughly. These brand new ones, I probably didn't need to do that. See, there's the lids for them. There's that pretty begonia plant. Such a pretty, shiny begonia plant. So pretty. Look at that. I just watered that at random times. I'll let it get dry and water it once in a while. And I mentioned last video I was going to make some of those taters, cook up some of those taters. But maybe I'll cook the taters later. Then they'll be later taters. Ha 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 ha, because I always say later taters at the end, right? Okay. I cook them later, cook the taters later, they'll be later taters. Never mind. I might do that later. It's late at night, I might skip it till tomorrow. There's my coffee insulated glass. I was going to say, what do you say that is? Is that a glass? See, something that size, I've heard that called a drinking glass or a tumbler. Drinking glass or a tumbler. Or I can call it an insulated coffee mug. Except mug, the word mug seems to relate more to like this. That's a mug. And that's a mug that commemorates Pam. She liked Hershey cocoa. The mug that commemorates my younger brother who died. That was his adult children snatched up all the collection of my brother's mugs out of his kitchen and handed them out to people at the memorial service. And then Mr. Right and Mrs. Always Right. Anyway, it's just a funny thing. When you have the insulated glass, what do you call it? Insulated mug, tumbler. It's not important. I was going to show you I got my milk. I very seldom buy groceries. I keep getting all this free food. I went over this the other day, how I'm going to be making mac and cheese with tuna. On some occasions, mac and cheese with chicken. I'll be making veggie stew with green beans and sliced carrots. I'll be making chili. And I made recently, a while back, oatmeal raisin cookies. So much free oatmeal, free raisins. There's my last bag of oatmeal raisin cookies. And then I made the other batch of blueberry almond oatmeal cookies. They're really good. But I wanted to use up this older batch first. So I bought me a gallon of milk. I gotta look at that receipt again. It's funny, the receipt. Oh my gosh. Yep, that's so funny. A half gallon of milk, this nearby store, a half gallon of milk is $3. A gallon of milk is $3.60. A half gallon for $3, a gallon for $3.60. Well, anyway, little tidbits of life. Anyway, getting late. I might still make those taters and call them later taters or not. We'll see how it goes. And I mentioned, when I get those jars done up, I got lots of boxes. I have a little time on here. I'll just show you. Remember, I got lots of boxes. On some of the boxes, I'm going to have to flatten. And little by little, I'm going to get boxes that say memories and put them on those bookcases. And we got a lot to do. I got a list of things I've written up. Still got to get out my violin and play violin in front of the camera. Wouldn't it be nice? Ooh, play the violin in front of the camera. Good evening, friends. I can end any tune with that. It's a very strange thing, you'll see. Anyway, so I'll give it up. So hello, Terrell and Rotanna. Hello, Isabella and Gabriella. And hello, Olivia Diane. So are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Later, Tater.